welcome to the video, and today I am talking about the block strategy. This is a strategy that I think should be employed by mass multi-entry players. Sorry, I can't speak today. And if you're multi-entering, you should have a lineup built to block the field. This isn't something you go crazy on. This is something you should do in a couple of your lineups just to leverage the field. This strategy is a strategy that should be used, again, only in mass multi-entry, and it shouldn't be used in all of your lineups, but it should be in some of your lineups. This strategy, again, is looking at daily fantasy sports like poker, knowing what your opponent is doing and how to gain an edge. You build these lineups simply to gain an edge. Now, Dalvin Cook is going to be chalk, and I do have Dalvin Cook in a majority of my lineup, but I'm also going to build a lineup with Kirk Cousins and Adam Thielen and bring it back with DeAndre Swift. If Dalvin Cook is going to go high owned, then that means, assumably, it's going to take Kirk Cousins ownership. It's going to take Adam Thielen ownership and drive it down. It's also going to take away ownership from DeAndre Swift. So the idea behind this theory, this game plan, is if Dalvin Cook has a bad game and everybody's on Dalvin Cook, now I have leverage, which, if it goes off, can shoot me up the leaderboard. The idea behind MMEing isn't to get all the lineups in the cash spot, at least not for me. It's to get one that shoots up the leaderboard. So I really like this strategy, and I am playing a lot of Dalvin Cook, but I will have lineups with Cousins, with Thielen, simply to block the Dalvin Cook ownership. You can find leverage points like this throughout the game. If you think a guy is going to go low owned, which I do think there is good leverage points that will go low owned, if you're MMEing, you have to go against the chalk. And I think a Cousins to Thielen lineup is a great way to go against chalk. And it is a great block. And then you bring it back with DeAndre Swift. So now you're getting leverage in 3 points. And now you could build the rest of your lineup as chalky as you want, because this lineup is now instantly different and has a shot at first place. And I do think that Cousins and Thielen are good plays. I personally do think that Dalvin Cook is the best play, but there is still a probability that he does fail, albeit I feel the probability of Dalvin Cook failing to be very low. So this is just a quick video to talk about a block strategy. This is oversimplified, but the idea behind this strategy is to find where the chalk is and do the exact opposite to gain leverage. Again, understanding that this lineup can burn and it can fail, but if I have enough lineups get me to the close to the top of the leaderboard, the other 9 lineups that you do make, or however many you're entering into a contest, does not matter. So a Cousins to Thielen, bring it back with DeAndre Swift, is a good block simply because it is contrarian, simply because I do like Cousins and Thielen, who I don't think will garner a ton of ownership. And so this is a lineup that deploys the strategy of looking at DraftKings, multi-entering like a game of poker to leverage the field to gain an edge on your opponent. This is a quick video today to just talk about a strategy. I could give more examples on this slate that I think could be a good block from the chalk. But if you're playing in the Millie Maker, if you're playing in the Dime Time Arcade, where there are tons and tons of entries, you're going to have a few lineups like this. Again, fully understanding that this lineup could burn, but this is a strategy that I love to employ when doing mass multi-entry, and I think everybody, instead of just looking at median projections, who has the highest total, should employ something like this. If you're doing multi-entry, you have to cover the variance. This isn't a move based on stats. This isn't a move based on, median projection. This is a move just based on leveraging the field, gaining an edge on the field. And I just wanted to make this quick video that even though a majority of the players look at statistics as part of their homework, which you should do. I'm not saying don't look at stats, but a part of being a multi-entry player can simply mean just doing the opposite of what you think the field is going to do, regardless of stats. And I do think Cousins and Thielen are a good play. Again, we don't have ownership on Kirk Cousins and Adam Thielen. But this was just an example of Dalvin Cook is going to be high owned, so how am I going to leverage it? Cousins to Thielen with Swift. There's no regard to stats in this strategy, and sometimes when you're mass multi-entering, stats kind of go out the window and you just play a leverage play, and I think this is a good example of that. So that's my video for today. It's a quick one today. Tomorrow's Thursday. I will be doing a video on value plays that I think have potential tomorrow. But I just wanted to make this video to show how you should be thinking about multi-entering, how to leverage the field, and all that good stuff using a simple block strategy that goes against the field. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like this video, give it a thumbs down. Leave a comment in the comment section below on how I could do better, and I'll see you on the next one.